My name's Giuliana, and where do I begin? My husband Craig and I decided to move our lives and our son to the island of Sardinia in Italy, my father's homeland. Join us on our new journey as I share my culture, heritage and passion for all things Simply Sardinian. Good morning from Bangkok. I am finally on my way to Sardinia. I got a flight. It was a little bit hairy there trying to find flights and get flights. It's just been such a shocking situation. But finally got a flight. So I arrived into Bangkok last night. I am just about to leave the hotel to get back to the airport, and I actually couldn't get a flight into Italy. So I managed to get a flight into Frankfurt, and Craig is going to meet me in Frankfurt because he's actually working in Germany at the moment. So it's worked out quite well in the end. I have an 11.5-hour flight ahead of me, which I am definitely not looking forward to, but really looking forward to getting back and seeing the kids and the houses and all of Craig's DIY projects that he's been up to. So yeah, so very sticky and humid here. I have been to Thailand lots of times, but yeah, very humid, very hot. I have got quite a thick white t-shirt. I really didn't know what to wear. It's been really hot in Australia. It's hot here. Now I'm going back to sort of not cold, but cool. So you never really know what to wear. But anyway, I am going to go. The concierge has just picked up my luggage. So I'm going to go downstairs and yeah, try and find a way back to the airport. Hello from Frankfurt. I arrived last night from Bangkok, really jet lagged. Craig and I are staying in this really lovely hotel that we've stayed in before. Neither of us know the proper name of it. We just call it the Frankenburger, but I don't actually think that's the name of the hotel. I have had a crazy couple of months in Australia trying to find flights back here. I know that I'm not in Sardinia, but at least I'm in the Meds, or in, where am I?
You are in Europe.
I'm in Europe. It is still just chaos with the flights. I think we will be heading back hopefully on Tuesday if we can get a flight back to Sardinia. And yeah, we didn't see one another for birthdays or anything else. I actually left the island on the 27th of February. We're now like, end of April. So it has been a while. So we decided just to meet up here in Frankfurt and take a couple of days out. And just relax and chill out and really not do anything because I am so jet lagged. And yeah, so it will be lovely to head home and catch up with Luca and Alessia and obviously the houses. We have had guests come and go while I've been away, so it'll be nice just to get back home and try and find normality again. And yeah, hopefully when I speak to you again, I will be back in Sardinia and doing the Simply Sardinian series. And yeah, I will catch up with you soon. I'm back. I got back a few days ago from Australia. I think I was one of the lucky ones to get a flight and get out. It was such a nightmare, but anyway, it's all in the past now. I'm back in Sardinia. I've just come into the new house and Craig has obviously been very busy while I've been away. He's done a lot of interior design and DIY. We've got a couch and a table and chairs, the TV's up in the wall, the kitchen's done, which is awesome. And yeah, I am really pleased. There's a few things that I think maybe need changing, but nothing major, so I'm really pleased that we've got the house to this point. We just need to dress it now. While I was in Australia, I did buy a few bits and pieces, not just for this house, but for our house. And yeah, I just need to dress this place. So I'm going to spend today going round, because we have these very high ceilings and lots of white space, which is lovely. I think it just needs something now, some colour in the walls, some soft furnishings, just to dress it and soften it and just make it feel a little bit more homely, I suppose. It's all feeling a little bit sterile. Yesterday we went to Oristano and went to one of the shops here, and it's called Jysk, which is a bit like the Danish equivalent of IKEA a little bit. And we bought some chairs which were put out in the Pozzoluccia, or the, I don't know what you call it, a light tunnel, little courtyard, internal courtyard that we've got. And while I was in Australia, I picked up some outdoor cushions, which I think will go really well with the chairs. So I'm going to sort this cushion out, put the cover on, and then I'll show you what we've done and look for some advice or suggestions on plants and just how to finish it off. So we got a really good buy. We seen these chairs and I think they were only like, wait a minute, 35 euros, which I was really pleased at because I wanted something, just a bit of colour. I feel like we've got a lot of green in this house, so I wanted like a colourful cushion, and I bought these obviously in Australia without finding the chair. So I'm pretty pleased with that. My thing is now whether to put, well, the idea was, before any of this, was to just have like a nice big terracotta pot and maybe like an olive tree or a lemon tree or something in it. But now that I've bought the chairs, it sort of takes up that space. So I'm thinking, instead of the terracotta pot, maybe some like wall planters, and have some like cascading foliage or something, maybe in this wall because it gets a bit of sun, and maybe in this wall, but I don't know if it'll be too much. So anyway, Anyone that's been following will know that I don't have the greenest fingers. So if anyone's got any suggestions of something that we can add here that's just adds a bit of colour and is a bit low maintenance, yeah, let me know. So we've just stopped at one of my uncle's like land that he's got. Luca, my son, has accompanied Zio Silvio down here. We have actually bought some vegetables to plant for summer, so Luca has come over and helped my Zio Silvio just plant all the veggies and just, yeah, prepare the land and get ready. Let's have a look and see what Luca has been up to. Looks like they've been busy. Got the irrigation going in. What we got here?
Aiuto! Fretta! E fretta!
Been busy, mate?
Yep. Abbiamo dovuto preparare questo di là, il collegamento dell'acqua.
We've got white aubergine going in.
Yeah.
What's Craig found?
Wild strawberries.
Wild strawberries.
They're lovely. But he hasn't planted them, they just grow wild. Look, there's loads of them.
No,
Look.
no way.
Look.
Oh God, there is. Look, there's some big ones there.
Huge. Everywhere you look. And they're so sweet. They're super sweet.
Oh no, this one's been eaten by little bugs.
That one might not be the best.
Actually, now I can see them. So many little wild strawberries that have popped up and are super sweet. Luca thought we were going to rescue him, but we haven't. We've just dropped him off a Red Bull and some bug spray. So yeah, they've been quite busy. They've still got a lot more to plant, so I'm sure he'll be ready for lunch when he comes in at 12:30. He's going to be ravenous. He's been down here since what, 8 o'clock? So yeah, better make sure I make him a nice hearty lunch, and yeah, good for him though. Coming back from Australia, all of my plants in the courtyard had died because basically no one had watered them. It did give me a real excuse to go back to one of my favourite places, which is the garden centre. We got some beautiful spring flowers and plants, and yeah, I'm really looking forward to seeing what it's going to take and what's not going to take this year If you have been following the channel, you will know I don't have the greenest thumb. So fingers crossed, I'm going to have a really pretty courtyard in the next couple of months. I am definitely back in my happy place. It's April, the tourists have arrived. The water I think is still a bit cold to go into, but seem to have some keen tourists looking for some spring sun. Definitely getting it. Today's gorgeous.
Last year we were in the water, 1st of May, weren't we? So I'm thinking next week we might venture.
Yeah, it's going to be really cold.
Yeah.
It's going to be...
Give it another week.
What is it? About 16, 17 degrees, the
chilly.
water temperature, so it's still a bit chilly.
It looks lovely.
But yeah, it looks beautiful, so clear. Thank you so much for all your kind words and messages over the past few weeks. They really have been appreciated. I am back in board now, back in Sardinia, and really can't wait to show you all more of this beautiful island. We will see you again next week. If you haven't already subscribed, give us a subscribe, and ciao.